We're looking at what I call conspiracy theory. And we start with the song. My soul does magnify the Lord. My spirit praise his name. For death could not hold him captive, even in the grave. Jesus is Lord. I want to start with prophecy word of knowledge, September 8, 2025. Supply a fix for the identified issue or item. Then we can move forward. I see a VIP event involving each security in Namibia. I also see a conspiracy theory about death and then plans to sabotage transportation in Namibia also. Actually, a lot of conspiracy theories are orchestrated, and a good example is in scripture, Matthew 28, verse 12. When they had assembled with the elders and consulted together, they gave a like sum of money to the soldiers, saying, tell them his disciples came at night and stole him away while we slept. And if this comes to the governor's ears, we will appease him and make you secure. So they took the money and did as they were instructed. And this saying is commonly reported among the Jews until this day. Sometimes it is the cash. You need to look for where the money is, where, the trail of money. In this instance, the soldiers were told after being given a bribe that the disciples came to steal him away while we slept. How did you know the disciples came to steal him away while you were sleeping, if you were indeed sleeping? But in any case, you can see this conspiracy then took off a life of its own because people started thinking that this is actually what happened. But we know that the Lord rose from the dead, or else if he did not, our faith is in vain, like the apostle wrote. So the Lord indeed rose from the dead. But this is how conspiracy theories start. So you need to really be on the lookout because there's a lot of disinformation, misinformation, and malinformation campaigns going on. And you want to be on the right side of history. But more importantly, the Lord indeed rose from the dead, and you can completely hang your faith on that death and resurrection, so that you can have peace with God.